Hey y'all. I know it's late night. Don't kill me. But we gonna gossip a little bit and I'll be back in the morning. I promise I will. But I couldn't let it go to the morning. We got to talk about what's going on tonight. Hey Latavia. Hey Iridescent. I'm glad you made it. Cause honey, we got to get into it. There's some stuff going on. I'm trying to figure out who is behind this mess with Cardi B's kid. I think that's real jacked up. So we got to talk about that. Because y'all know the kids is off limit. Please hit the like button for me. I know it's just a handful of us in here gossiping, but please hit the like button. Thank you so much. And then also, we got to figure out, hey, SS, what you doing up? Then we got to figure out what in the hell is going on with Kevin Hart, Nick Cannon, and these goddamn condoms. Now, hey, Silver Diamond, we got to figure that one out too. And then what the hell is Candice Dillard Bassett doing? Y'all, it's too much going on. I was going to really just chill for the day. Well, not really chill, because I helped Gabo out earlier hanging out with him. So I was going to kind of take the day off of my platform and try to rest a little bit. I'm trying to do things different this year, rest my throat, rest my voice as much as I can. But I seen that stuff and I'm like, no, we finna talk about this here tonight. And then we'll deal with everything else tomorrow. But for right now, we got to get to the bottom of it. So y'all do me a favor, hit the like button. Thank you so much. I'd appreciate it if y'all would do that. And then after you hit that good old like button, get comfortable, shoes off, wigs off. At this time of night, shouldn't be no wigs on no way. And your bra straps ought to already be loose and not digging into your shoulder and your back. Mm-hmm. It says we ain't got no tea on her, honey, but I want to know what the hell she doing. Talking about she shooting visuals for a video, so I guess we about to get another mediocre song, is what I'm assuming. Hey, Angela Boozer. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Miss Kaiser Sose. Honey. So we got to get into it. Like I said, I ain't gonna stay long, but you know we got to get in here, gossip a little bit, and get right back out the door. Okay. First off, hold on one second. Ooh, child. Let me make sure everything plugged in. I'm getting comfortable so we can really get into it. And then we got to figure out what's going on with this little happy dancing man. Y'all, I've been watching this cat, and I'm trying to figure out one, why he's so goddamn happy. And then number two, why people so mad at him for being happy. Hey, Jackie. Hell, I say let's talk about him first. Because he's got to be the happiest thing going on. Y'all seen the man? He calls himself the Groovin Gorilla. I said, now that's just cute to me. Because, you know, I love gorillas. That's my favorite animal in the whole world is a gorilla. Everybody who knows me knows that my favorite animal is a gorilla. And you don't find too many people other than myself who refer to themselves as the gorilla. But this fella, and he don't just say he's the gorilla, honey. He says he is the grooving gorilla. And I believe y'all done seen this man before. That I believe. The problem is, at first I didn't know who he was. I'm just like, who is this big old dude? Everywhere you see this man, this Negro is just dancing. I ain't never seen nobody this happy. You see, I'm still confused as to why he's going in on Buffy. Wait a minute. The grooving gorilla was going in on Buffy. Okay, who went in on Buffy? Silver Diamond. Who? The gorilla man? Miss Kaiser Sose said, I'm so thankful you come on. I'm feeling a little down being that it's my mom's birthday. Oh man, that's all right, girl. We're gonna see if we can keep you laughing. I need Silver Diamond to let me know who went in on Buffy and which Buffy are we talking about and how did he go in on her? Who is he? Who? Oh, not he, she. You talking about Candice. Okay. Oh, girl. Now that was interesting. Yep, I'm glad she here too. Maybe we can keep her laughing for the rest of the evening. Hey, G, darling. Hey, Alexis. Don't worry, we're going to get some laughing in tonight. But now this is what I understood from what Candice was saying. One, I feel like Buffy was kind of stretching it, girl. It's over. It's been over. You ain't been on that show in forever. Was Jackie wrong? Yes. Can anybody say Jackie was right? No. Everybody knows it. We've all established that long ago. So I don't know why Buffy bringing it back up. That's number one. But you got to be careful because when you start talking about how people saying and doing careless things to you, hurt your mental, hurt your psyche, made you feel bad, you got to consider that some of the stuff you said could have did the same thing. So Candice was just like saying, you know, you were sitting up there on the channel which shall not be named, and was basically because it was a more or less a Monique support channel, was saying that I needed to have my behind beat and whatever else she said in agreement with what Monique did, dragging her by that good wig and that real excellent hair glue, or wig glue, or whatever y'all children call it when you glue the wigs to your forehead. However, she was just saying that that made her feel bad, is what I got from it. So she's saying that what Monique did make, not Monique, but what Buffy had to say while she was on that channel, in complete agreement with Monique reaching out there and grabbing her, which let me say for the record, so there's no confusion, I was all right with Monique grabbing her. I was. I ain't had no problem with Monique grabbing her. Yes, she is irritating. Thank you. I had no problem with Monique grabbing her. This the same person that said, drag me, Monique. So the girl dragged you. To me, it's end of story. However, she says that it hurt her feelings or made her feel bad, or however she wanted to put it. My only issue with that is we cannot quantify how somebody felt about any given thing. If she says she felt bad, then maybe she did. Just like if Jackie says she still feels bad about what not Jackie. If Buffy says she still feel bad about what Jackie did to her, maybe she does. But I kind of understand where Candice is coming from. You can't be crying victim and you so you know you such a sympathetic victim and a damsel in distress. Hey, Esquire Marty, and you know you so sad about what happened to you and how nobody seemed to care, blah blah, smackety smackety. And then you can't understand when somebody say that what you did to them or what you had to say about their situation didn't make them feel the same way. Now the only thing I see with the two of these heifers is they both crybabies. Buffy was trying to be a crybaby over something that happened a coon's age ago. And then you got Candice that said, okay, well, if you get to bring up some old stuff, I do too. And technically, in Candice's defense, it did happen more recently than what happened to Buffy. And let me say this. Candice got her whole wig shifted. And when it came to Buffy, they said some words that hurt her feelings. Now, I'm not minimizing it. I'm not saying she wasn't hurt. I'm simply saying if you get to say you hurt and cry, then that girl get to say she hurt and she get to cry too. So y'all just cry together, in the words of Mr. Eddie Levert. We cried together. That's exactly what y'all need to do. Just huddle up, and cry together. Because that's what both of y'all want to do. They like to be victims. Y'all both appear to be fairly decent at it. For the most part. Y'all team up, huddle up. Hell. Can't nobody corner the market on being no victim. I ain't never understood that nowhere. If you get to be a victim, why can't everybody be a victim? Why is your victimhood more important than everybody else's? Is what I'm trying to understand. Hell, at this point, Buffy, we all know your situation. You not barren. Jackie just said something stupid because Jackie's mean as hell. She's a mean, dried up old twig. And that's what she decided to say. Now, and when it come to Candice, that girl shifted that wig and your glue. I'm gonna say this though, she didn't shift that glue by much. And let me say this: Candice is a selfish somebody, because if she was real, she would have told everybody what kind of glue she used on them wigs. I done seen some wigs sitting up on people's head like truck driver caps, and if they had that glue that Candice used, them wigs wouldn't be sitting up there like that. The whole lip of the lace just be sitting up, scooted up in the air like they reenacting Smokey and the Bandit. And she won't tell nobody what kind of glue she used. That's some good glue. Jackie, I'm telling the truth. She got some of the best glue I ever seen in my life on a wig. And instead of her to tell people what she used, she rather sit quiet and keep it to herself and wait till Buffy decide to be a victim and chime in on that. Chime in on some of these hair videos and make sure everybody got the right glue, because clearly they don't have the one you're using. Okay. Hey, Terry Hill. Yes, I did. She ain't tell nobody what kind of glue she used. She up there trying to keep it a secret. She trying to keep it a secret. And then got nerve to be talking about you shooting visuals for your next video project. Okay? Right. A totally missed business opportunity. Mm-hmm. She could have made a mint, and then she wouldn't need her mama's money. And Chris could quit putting on them clean aprons and selling chicken dinners out the kitchen window. If she'll just tell people how to get the glue, or she could repackage it and sell it. I don't think the sisters really care how they get it out there, long as they get it out there. Okay? You thought she was gonna get the Gorilla Glue deal? No. She don't have the one you need surgery to remove. That's the one Tessica used. No, Tessica glue is got to be surgically removed. The one Candice used is tough, but you don't have to get a doctor when it's time to change your hairdo. But what I will say, now there's one reason why she might have kept that a secret, y'all. There's one reason she might have kept it a secret. Maybe she was traumatized by that girl shifting that wig and that glue refused it to shift. Now maybe that's why she was looking so shook up, because that hair moved and the glue didn't. Maybe that glue went to pulling her brains and her thoughts up through the lace because it didn't want to turn loose. Because y'all seen that glue was strong, not strong with a T, strong with a K. And so I think that she was traumatized, because if y'all notice after that, her hair been terrible, ain't it? That girl hair been terrible. It don't even make no sense how bad her hair look. It don't. Her hair looks bad. I'm like, why is this girl walking around like this? And I'm starting to realize that she looking that way because she don't really want to have to glue another wig on her forehead. Now, while I don't blame her, because if I got to be completely honest, it looks ridiculous to me. And I'm not dissing nobody. Don't come get me. Okay, I've worn a wig or two and I've snatched off a wig or two. Now, let's just be clear. However, it looks ridiculous to me to a certain degree when I see everybody with the exact same hairdo. Because I guess it's only so many ways to arrange some tracks on a wig cap. Okay? You say looking like she's in a horror movie. Yes. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all this. Hey, astute Queen Bee. Y'all know it's late night, so I sure enough don't mind pulling up pictures now. I sure don't. Mm-hmm. This right here is the foolishness that we have got to discuss. I believe this, y'all, is a result of Monique shifting that wig. Monique is responsible for this, and I like Monique. She seemed like a good mama. Her house be clean. Her kids is good. Even the pets is well behaved. But we got to talk about this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, we do. Hold on, y'all. Now look at this. Would you just look at this? I said, would you look at this? This is the result of Monique snatching that girl's wig. Because see, if she hadn't never snatched that wig, Candice would still be wearing wigs. Candice was wearing her wigs. She was comfortable with her wigs. Monique snatched that wig off and that glue refused to move. I said the glue refused to move, y'all. And because of that, this girl has been wearing her hair like this ever since. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at it. What the hell is on her face? What is on her head? This heifer got on track pants, some Ugg boots, a bandeau top, her hair scooped up with some bangles on it. That's supposed to be on her wrist, and some braid hair that's been teased up and knotted up. Why? Why? Now, see, when that girl called her low budget again, I don't want to hear nothing about it. When that girl calls her low budget again, y'all, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I swear I better not hear nothing about it. See, Candice brings this stuff on herself. Did y'all see that? I said, did y'all see that? She's sitting up there with that bird's nest sitting up on top of her head. And the next thing you know, somebody gonna call her low budget. Then she gonna talk about mamas again, and they gonna pretend like she is a terrorist. They're going to call her Al Qaeda instead of Candice. She's going to be Al Candice. They're going to change her whole name because you know that's what they did to her last season. She became the whole Taliban, all because she said "Your mama" to a girl with a melting face. That still don't make no sense to me. That girl could have clowned her from here to yonder. She let her off easy with a "Your mama." She didn't even bother asking her what's her daddy Edward James almost. She let her live. And instead of them to be grateful, they sat up there and they drug this who, because Candice looked like she from Whoville. I don't care what nobody say. They drug Cindy Lou Who from here to yonder, all because she said "Your mama." They was ready to just take her down, round, and through there behind "Your mama." And Monique is responsible for this. If she hadn't never snatched that girl's wig, right now today, that child would not be walking around with that stuff on her head. She looking like that right now, all because Monique did. Let me show y'all again. Because, see, I don't think Monique understands the depth of what she's done. Hey, C. Mays, she's not ready to accept, her part in this and the damages caused. Look at this. Would you look at this? Just look. Look at it. This is a result of Monique snatching that girl's wig. Y'all ain't noticed she been wearing them dried ponytails with that jumbo braid from the hair store, that $1.99 jumbo braid ever since. All last season, she had that little sad, lopsided ponytail from the hair store on the back of her head. Y'all, it wasn't even a drawstring ponytail. This is a super braid. This some braiding hair. $1.99, $2.99 at the most. I'm sorry, they got inflation. It might have went up to $3.50. But this is a result of what Monique did. Now, Monique, I like you, but I want you to take responsibility for this. I want you to take responsibility. Because in reality, had you reached across that table and popped her dead in her mouth where she was supposed to be popped, we wouldn't be seeing this. Now, see, at first, yeah, y'all hit the like button, okay? But this is the thing. It ain't but 11 likes and it's 39 people. And come on, man. Y'all up late like I'm up late. Don't do me like that. Please hit the like button. But hey, Renee, my thing is this. One, they threw a fit, changed the girl name to Al Candice, all for "Your mama" or whatever. But the "Your mama" didn't even have to happen. When she was shooting off her mouth and Monique told her to get your hand out my face and she refused to do it, tell me why Monique ain't reached across that table and knocked fired her. If Monique had reached across there, instead of worrying about breaking a nail, if she'd have went ahead and swole up her top and her bottom lip, we wouldn't even went through none of that, what we went through last season. That's number one. And had she popped her in the mouth rather than snatching a wig, we would not be looking at this girl with a whole jumbo braid from the hair store on top of her head, teased up into a robin's nest. Now, I know she like to be bougie, but this too much. There's too much now. Escramata, you say her hair looking like old tug of war ropes, and it looked like she lost. She lost that one. I guess she say, hell, if I got to walk around looking like somebody done pulled my hair, let me just pull it before I leave home. I'm going to pull it first before anybody else get a chance to pull it. No, Jackie, that ain't no Halloween costume. No, they said that she's shooting the visuals for her song, Is It Enough? Is what enough? Let me answer the question. The hell with that. It is enough. Candice, it's enough. Let me pull it up again so we can tell her in unison that it is indeed enough. What the hell do you mean? This is the visuals for Is It Enough? Hell, is it a question? How is this not enough? The hairdo from last season was enough. It was too far. And you talking about the visuals from Is It Enough? Well, you tell us, Candice, is it enough? Can you go further? I hope you can. What else would she do, y'all? Y'all reckon she'll go grab some old braid hair that somebody took out their head and put it on her? Like, what else could you do? What do you mean, is it enough? Is it enough for who? Let me find out that clear man asking her to do that because he got some kind of weird fetish. Let me find out. Talking about is it enough? Hey, Spiller, you up? Okay. You say she meant to do that? I want to know why. Talking about is it enough? Negro, please. Lala say, hey, family, just woke up. I didn't know you was up. You say it's too much. It is too much. This got to stop. This has got to stop. Now, listen, if Monique need to apologize, y'all, let's all go over to her channel and ask her, virtually on our knees. We can't get physically on our knees because we on the internet. But if we can get on our virtual knees, maybe we can find a knee emoji and put it in the chat and tell her, ma'am, we are on our knees. Go and apologize to this girl so she'll glue her wigs back on. Maybe she won't glue the wig back on because she's scared Monique gonna come by at any time and snatch it off. She said she was traumatized while she had them post-it notes up there. Hell, we picking at the girl. She might have had them post-it notes up there to remind her, don't you never put a wig on again. That might have been what the post-it notes was for. Say she going back to her childhood. What the hell kind of childhood was that? Her mama had money. I had a regular black mama, and I didn't never have to put no $1.99 jumbo braid on my head. What part of her childhood is that? But that might be what them post-it notes was for. Hey, I am unique. No, I'm starting to believe her, Jackie. I'm starting to believe her. I think she might be on to something. Them notes was telling her, don't you put now another wig on. Don't you glue another wig on your head. Because we ain't seen that girl hair look right since. Monique snatched that wig off and that girl been putting jumbo braids on, just pinning them on. She taking us back to the days of the microwave ponytail. I'm telling you. And it's starting to make me feel like that maybe Dorothy had that crochet in her head in solidarity. Like I stand with you, baby. You ain't gonna get no decent hairdo. I ain't either. I'm gonna just get some crochet. Hey, talk facts. Say, hey everybody. I didn't know you was on. What we talking about? Can we show our sister what we in here fussing about? Because I need somebody to go and talk to either Darcy or Candice right now. We got to get some understanding. I'm going to show you exactly what the issue is, what the first issue is. The first order of business is this. I need somebody to talk to Candice or Darcy, preferably Darcy, because Darcy got more sense. No, she ain't got no drawstring, girl. That is the jumbo braid. Y'all know how y'all buy that them packs of hair, the jumbo braid, so they can do y'all some box plaits. Instead of her putting the box plaits in, she just stuck it on top of her head with some gold bangles that's supposed to be on her wrist, and looked like she pulled something out her nose and rubbed it across the side of her face, put on some track pants, some Ugg boots, and them look like the ones that the girls be wearing to the bus stop, and a bandeau top, talking about some she shooting the visuals for her song, Is It Enough? Well, what the hell is it if it ain't enough? I say it's more than a goddamn enough, Candice. Stop it. I told you that girl is from Whoville. I'm telling you she is. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I can guarantee you she's from Whoville. Talking about she like a black Cyndi Lauper in the 80s. Cyndi Lauper had more style. Cyndi Lauper ain't never had a jumbo braid in the top of her head. Say her husband's kitchen cooking, not affording the hairstyles. And listen, I understand that, but she could have went to the hood and she could have got her a decent hairdo in somebody's kitchen, rather than teasing up that jumbo braid to a cardinal's nest or a crow's nest and gluing it to the top of her head. Oh yeah, box plaits would have been much better. So I'm telling you, she could have went and got some high school girl to braid that hair, gave that girl 60, 70, or 80, or even $100, and that girl would have felt like she made out like a bandit. But instead, she just gonna tease up and put a whole nest on her head. I don't even know if that's a bird's nest or a rat's nest, but that's what she did. Right, I am unique. That's all I can say. Oh my. It's giving low budget urban. I dream of Genie. Dream of Genie. No, that's I dream of the projects. That's what that is. That's what it is. Hey, Doree, what you doing up, girl? Mm-hmm. But that was the first thing we had to handle because we got off on we was gonna talk about this guy calling himself the Groovin Gorilla. Because we got to talk about this man because I keep seeing him everywhere and I'm noticing something strange about it. Jackie said, you know, she called herself bougie. She don't know what the hood is. I mean, I understand that she may not know what the hood is, but she better call somebody who know and stop doing that. Listen, if she mess around and a whole family of vultures move into her scalp, she need not call nobody. Talk Fact says, oh no, what is really going on with that style? Trash. Who they bring trying to be Rapunzel with the long hair? No. They trying to be Master Splinter with the rat's nest. Right. That's what that is. But yes, that her hair is disturbing me and my homegirls. Let's be clear. It's very disturbing. You say that's waiting on the bus stop all day and I'm tired. And it's very much given that you had to panhandle and beg for money to catch the bus. Yes, the La Cucarachas. The La Cucarachas. The exact same roaches that they keep saying that Cardi B called somebody. The La Cucarachas. Okay? But let's talk about somebody happy. Because I need to understand what's going on. Hey, Bernice. I need to understand what's going on, y'all. Now, this young man, let me just say this. Yeah, we don't need that from Candy at all. I don't know what's wrong with little Candice, but we don't need that. Those are complications that we just don't need. But we got to talk about this young fella, y'all, because he's just so happy. And I like happy people. Happy people make me happy. But what I ain't figured out is what on earth is he doing? Why is he doing it? And why are miserable people so angry? Because this young man is so happy. I mean, the young man is happy, y'all. He is. Y'all seen this fella? I mean, everything about him. He's playing because they'll get us. But look at this young man. Look at him. And he's a big fella too. But he just be juking. He just juking. He be eating and dancing. All type of stuff just going on. I don't understand why he's so happy. And the other thing I don't understand is why him being happy makes people so angry. I mean, they get mad at him for being that happy. Look at him. Like, first of all, why are you this healthy? Y'all just look at him. And he makes other people happy because he's so happy. The happy people get happier when they see him. And he looked like he'll just be anywhere. At the airport, at the gym, at the mall. I mean, he going in. Look at it. Just look at it. I mean, he just everywhere. He got the footwork and everything. How? Would y'all just look at this? Where you from? I don't understand what he doing. And got on them little biker shorts. And he dancing around like he eating hot sauce. Listen, I don't know who this young man is, but let's be very clear. This fella is happy. I mean, he be just as happy as he want to be. He just juking so hard. Yes, just as happy as he can be. Hey, Dora. And this the thing that I don't understand, y'all. People in social media is mad with this young man. They want to whoop him. Well, they know they better not jump on him. He called himself the Groovin Gorilla, and I believe that's Silverback brand. You better not run up on him. I don't care how happy he looks. I don't think you want him angry. You'd rather I think y'all would rather he keep dancing. But when I say people in social media is after this young man, they so mad about this baby being happy they don't know what to do. They's attacking him, going after him, talking about him real bad. Oh, we sick of him. Oh, we done had enough. He need to sit his happy behind down. I submit that some of them need to get happy. Maybe if they get happy, they can quit attacking this kid. He say he's definitely happy and jolly as a mother. Yes, he is. Anybody that can manage to be this happy during a pandemic when everybody is catching pure D hell, I salute you. That's the level of happy that I want to be at. I wants to be that happy. Say, I don't give no one that much power over me. If I can't make myself happy, it sure won't be him. Well, anything can make me happy. If somebody's in a good mood and you got a smile that lights up the room, you can make me happy. If you somebody that can find your way to dancing when everybody around you is crying about the price of gas, doggone it, you just made me happy. Say, give him a tax refund sign and put him on the freeway. Yes, I bet you he could spend the hell out one of them signs. Alexis said, I just never understood why people get so bent out of shape over what someone else is doing. If that's what he want to do, let him do it. Right. And why are we not happy to see somebody that's happy? Yeah, leave him alone. Let the boy be happy. Jackie say misery loves company. They so unhappy, just mad at the child for smiling. Y'all, my mama was like that. I swear for Eminem, she was. I ain't lying on her. When I had my son, y'all, my son was one of them kids that was always smiling or giggling. Always smiling or giggling. Even as a baby, he never hardly cried unless the little joker was hungry. He was always excited about food, and he would just smile. And my mama would be sitting up there looking at the child by the time he was a toddler. Shut up all that grinning and sniggling. I'm like, why can my child not grin and be happy? Mean, crazy old lady. What's wrong with you? And I used to have to watch her and keep her off my boy. Because she would go get him, y'all, and try to make him stop smiling. Say miserable people be mad at happy people. They do. They do. I'm telling y'all, it's a war against happy people. If you too happy, they are coming to get you. Don't let them catch you smiling too much. They're going to come tell you to shut up that sniggling. Charlene say, hey, Royals, anyone who is upset with him are misery and miserable. Wait, they misery and miserable? Escamati say it's toxic black masculinity, but the community ain't ready to address that. Okay, but what's wrong with the women? Because I seen a whole bunch of sisters attacking this young man too. That I see that. I seen a bunch of black women attacking this young black man. What y'all attacking him for? Now, when y'all got these monsters out here murdering folks on live, they looking for a way to say, oh, it's his mental health. We need to reach out. We need to pray for him and his family. Then you see a young man who's actually happy and ain't trying to hurt nobody. And that's the one we need to attack. Something is wrong somewhere. Talk facts, say life is too short. Why not be happy? It takes too much energy to be miserable and mad. I'm not mad at I ain't mad at him either. No. Baby, and it leads to Botox. You ain't gonna have me sitting around with half my face paralyzed like I done had a stroke. Yeah, they just attacking the baby for no reason. Charlene said, do they prefer him on the social media confessing to a crime? That's what they want. That's what they want. That is what they want. Because when it's the young men that's trying to be happy and positive and smiling, everybody got an attack form of criticism and what you're doing that for. He need to go sit down. Hell, at this point, I want all of them dancing. At this point, if Biden want to do something, if Creepy Sleepy Joe want to do something worthwhile, he need to have mandatory dance breaks. Make these jokers get up and do the electric slide, a pop lock, do the Papa Smurfs, do the Pac-Man, do the Alf, do the Reebok, do the Cabbage Patch, do something. Hell, do the prep. Silly selves. If their minds is still childlike and you want to do what children do, then get up and dance. Don't be throwing no tantrums. You too big to be throwing tantrums and hurting people. I'm telling the truth, Alexis. It don't make no sense. See, a lot of black women are still on that I want a thug mentality. Well, and you know what? That's great. If you want to be the next hashtag in a Facebook live video, then bless your heart, sugar. Let me not stand in the way of your dreams. However, if you got a young man that do not want to be in the Facebook live video with you, crying, talking about he got to end it all and this the outfit he want to be buried in, let this young man dance around. I don't know what he's so happy about, but I imagine it's because he eats real well. Astute Queen B say because they don't want anyone to be happy or they think he too chubby to be dancing. Chubby? Okay. Mm-mm. No. Let's take a look at this. Because they keep saying his big tail. And I be wondering about that. How? The boy ain't got an ounce of fat nowhere. He just big as all outside. I mean, he's a big one too. We ain't gonna lie on him. He big. Ooh, he's a big one. The child is humongous. Would you look at this young'un? Look at him. Look at him. Where is the fat? Where's the chub? That is muscles. That is muscles. Ain't no fat on that child. Where it at? Let's find another one. See if we can find some fat. You hear him that dancing around. The muscles just flexing. Even his thighs. The boy ain't even skipped leg day. Now that's some fat. Look at that belly. Look at him. He pregnant. He getting his workout in. His obstetrician told him to work out while he pregnant. Look at it. Look at him. Up there looking like a manatee. See? Do you see the difference? There's a difference in lean beef and good old-fashioned fluff. And it's okay to be fluffy. But the child ain't even big. Like, he big. I ain't gonna say he ain't big. He big as all hell. But the child ain't fat now. Lala say they joy thieves and just want everybody to be miserable like they are. Life is too short to sit around looking like you smell something bad. A girl, say it again. Say it again. This young man looks happy as hell. And no, he ain't missed no meals. I want to speak to his mother because I would like to know personally what kind of grocery bill did she have when her son was home. I know the kind of money I spent when my son was home. What did she spend? Because he bigger than the boy I raised. That's who we need to have sympathy for, if anybody, is his poor mother. Yeah, they think stupid stuff and keep calling the child zesty. I say, so let me make sure I understand this correctly. I want to make sure I got it right. Because I don't want to tell nothing wrong on nobody. But they sit up and say stuff like, because Raz B did a video side by side with him. And so, like, talking about it was a dance battle. And the child just so happy. And somebody talking about, I'm tired of seeing the one on the left always wearing them tight clothes. I'm sick of him. Ain't nobody asked for this. Stop showing us this man dancing. He too zesty. He need to see this big zesty behind. I said, wait a minute. So if you smile and you dance, you're zesty. So in order to be a man, you got to be angry and bitter and ashy and dusty and cantankerous and running around here hating folks and just be miserable. If you ain't miserable, then you gay. Spiller say he looked like he work out to me. Dance on, fella. That's right. He got to work out doing all that old hard dancing he be doing. Cause I bet you I can't do it. Not the way my knees set up and my gout either. I can't do it. Say people life is drama. Now happiness is boring. People need to reverse it. Not only is it boring to them, it irritates them. You should see them. All you gotta do is go to this child page. He called himself the Groovin Gorilla and read the comments. The people are so unhappy, and not just unhappy. Let me say this correctly. I don't want to understate it. They are downright angry that this young man is happy. And I, for one, am excited about him being happy. I am. I like to see happy people. Doggone it, there's enough bad going on in this world. Put a smile on. Lala say, so if they mad at him, how do they feel about Diddy? Because he dances all the time. Do Diddy still do that hopping and twirling he used to do? Is his knees still good after all this time? Well, he was always light in the tail. So I guess. I want to see if Diddy can still do it. Yeah, let him dance. He ain't hurt nobody. That young man ain't hurt nobody. Jackie say, like I said, misery loves come. It does. I ain't never seen people so miserable and horribly hateful. in my whole life. Like, what is wrong with you Negroes? What not now clear person in there? Niggers, as far as the eye can see, niggers to the east, niggers to the doggone west. Mostly women attacking this young man for smiling and dancing. Escamati say they see this man and think big, angry, stern bodyguard, and it confuses them to see him happy and dancing. Black men who go against the status quo makes them very upset. But that's so sick. Just because your oppressor put a label on your brother don't mean you should try to hold him to it. I mean, at that point, just tell us you sick in the head without saying you sick in the head. Tara Hill says the way he moving in them tight with them tights on. I thought zesty, but not in a mad way. Do you, boo? I don't feel like that young man is zesty because he dancing. He be wearing them workout clothes. I mean, some of y'all make me wonder, do y'all ever go to the gym? Because people wear stuff like that in the gym, you know. They do. That young man look like he works out pretty much every day of the week. So if we see him in gym clothes, why is that surprising? Have you seen this Negro's body? His muscles got muscles. Not only do his muscles have muscles, and those muscles also have auxiliary and tertiary muscles. Clearly, this man is at the gym every day, all day. He might pay rent there. Right. And Mr. Brown, it looked like he pregnant. Did it still twirling? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Now, listen, this is the verses I want to see. I want to see Diddy. I want it to be a multiple, not just a two-way. I want to see Diddy versus Chris Brown versus Usher versus the Groovin Gorilla. Omarion can't get in it because all he got is that one move where he slid his foot in a circle. He can't get in on this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let people be happy. I said, what is wrong with y'all? These people crazy as hell. Now I'm gonna tell you the next thing. The next thing we got to try to figure out, y'all, is who is behind sending nasty messages to Cardi B's daughter. Who is behind this? Now, y'all, we're gonna have to talk up. Because I don't care if you don't like somebody. I don't care if you hate them. Why are you bothering the children? They was all in the comments calling the baby nappy-headed and talking about you a mistake child and saying all kind of nasty, nasty stuff. Why would somebody go say that to a kid? Why would they do that? And I hope to God that nobody on YouTube is behind this making fake pages. We hate Cardi B and going on her daughter's social media and leaving these kind of nasty comments. Now the girl says she done locked down her baby's social media and made it private. Mind you, I'm not a fan of little kids having social media because at the end of the day, the poor children, they can't read it. You know what I mean? I guess it's a nice thing to do to kind of chronicle them and keep track of their pictures and how they grew. And that might be something nice to have once she gets to be an older girl. Or let's just say a brand sees this kid or any of the children, Portia's kid, any of the children, and say, hey, I want your daughter to, wear my little kitty brand of clothes or play with my little kitty toys on her social media. Anything like that can happen. Now, this little girl got a few million followers already. But the fact that they sitting up there sending nasty comments, calling that little baby nappy-headed and a mistake, talking about the baby is ran through. How do you call a baby a whore? Let me just say for the record, hey, D. Marie, anybody that's nasty, evil, disgusting, demonic, disturbed, and mentally, challenged enough to be saying that kind of stuff to babies, listen, something's wrong with you. You need to go and commit yourself. They have what you can voluntarily turn yourself in to the mental health hospital. Clearly, that's where you need to be. That's where you need to be. Say it has to be a barber or a wino. I'm leaning toward the former. It could be the latter. Because there was a lot of people that was mad because that lady took that hair for the coat. And let me say this for the record. I would have rather Dennis McKinley take her to court than to be sitting up there talking about he wanted her to be thrown out of a chair and thrown from the window of an airplane with his evil, violent self. And people steady up there trying to cap for him, talking about, oh, he's a good man. Well, if you was that disturbed about that heifer saying that you was going with the barnyard, you should have sued her. It was a lie. It was an obvious lie. But you should have sued her instead of doing stuff like this. And then because Cardi B sued this lady, people are comfortable attacking a kid. That is sick. That's sick. I hope whichever heifers is behind it, I hope ain't none of them got no kids. And you don't need none. Astute Queen B says, some are Nicki's fans and people, most of the women, talking trash about their baby. Adults need a punch in the face. Leave people's kids alone. Right. Thank you, D. Marie. He is not a good man. He is the whore of Babylon. I don't care if he dislikes somebody that you dislike. That does not make him a good person. He's still a bad person. Tara say this is why kids don't need to be on social media. That's what I'm saying. Why would you have that baby on social media? Now, I know the baby can't go on there and read for herself, thank God, because that would have been real awkward and uncomfortable for that baby to have to go ask her mama, Mama, what does this mean? Mama, why they calling me that? What it mean when they say X, Y, and Z? So thank God she cannot. It's good that Cardi has now made it private, but dear heart, it would have been better if you'd have just kept the baby off social media. It's unfortunate, but that's the world we live in, and people are sick in the head, and they don't have no scruples about themselves. So they need to leave that child alone. Right. Now it's just, I don't know if it's just me, whether I'm too old school. Y'all know I'm old fashioned, and that ain't no secret. And it ain't gonna never be no secret. But the reality is, if in fact I am, let it be what it is. I just come from the school of thought. Even if I can't stand you, I'm not gonna mistreat your child. And that's on everything. If you leave your kid around and they with the other children, if I do something for all the kids there, I'm gonna give to yours too. If all the kids getting a popsicle, your kid will get a popsicle. If I'm nice to all the children, I'm gonna be nice to your child. Now, mind you, I'm gonna want you to hurry up and come back and get your baby. Because I don't want you to think I'm gonna do nothing to your child. But why the hell would why would you do that? To a baby? Lala says, I pray to God and all the angels in heaven that no one tries to attack my child on social media or otherwise. Because I promise I'm going to jail. I might as well get the bail money ready now. Well, sis, if it happened, let us know and we'll all come in here and we'll put a little coins together and see what us can do. Say revenge has a last name and it's called karma. You ain't got to avenge yourself. Not with social media stuff, because what you gonna do? Chase down the IP address and show up at their houses? Because if you do, ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen, but they gonna call them people on you. They ain't coming out the door to fight with you. They gonna call the people. Yeah, he was too comfortable wishing death on her. He's evil. He is truly evil. But yeah, he was way too comfortable. And I said that. That man is violent. And I told y'all so. He is violent. And the way him and Portia was going at it, ain't nobody gonna convince me to the Lord come back. Them people done fought before. For that to pop off that quick, for her hands to be that quick going at his head, she done swung on him before. And they done fought before. But no, I just couldn't get over it. I said, what in the world is going on here? Shanika said, my son is 11. Hey, girl. Say he's not allowed to have any social media pages. No. I caught my oldest girl when she was in middle school trying to have a social media, trying to have Facebook. That's back when Facebook was fairly new. Hey, Asia. What's up, boo? I knew I needed you in the chat. I've been trying to hold it down, but I'm not as good as you. I'm so glad to see you, but I wasn't gonna bother you though because I thought you was asleep. But She tried it, and when I called on, I told her hips up and deleted that doggone page. Say people hiding behind keyboards and computer screens. Right. That's one thing I don't agree with. Like, even when it comes to YouTube, how people be bickering and arguing, bickering and arguing and going back and forth. How you arguing with somebody on the other side of the country? I don't care how mad you get, you can't reach out and slap them. So what are you even doing? What are you doing? Say people are sick and cowardly keyboard thugs and angry trolls. They know they wouldn't say half the things they say if you was in front of the girl. You better say that again. You better say it again. Even so much that you feel like, oh, she's saved, I can get away with it. Don't fool yourself. It might be one of them mornings. Might be one of them days. Say Portia surround herself. What? Look at her family, D. Now let's be real. Let's start at the top and work our way down. This girl grew up in dysfunction. Look at these people. Look at these toxic people. Hey, Lathel, how you been? It's so good to see you. She's surrounded by toxic people. That's all she knows. To her, toxic is normal. That's why she would go and add more toxic people to this big bath of confusion. Girl, I'm not finna try to follow these crazy people's beefs, sitting up arguing with somebody you ain't never met. Now, if you ask me, that's a sign of autism. I said it and I meant it. If you can sit up and hold a whole argument with somebody you ain't never met in your life, that's a sign of autism. For real, for real. Lala say, I refuse to argue with somebody on the screen. I don't even argue on the phone. If I see you in person, I'm not arguing either. If there has to be some furniture moving, it is what it is. Thank you. Ain't nobody finna do that. Thank you so much, sis. I had to drink some water. Because I'm telling you, I wasn't even going to go on. And somebody say, look and see what's happening online. And all this foolishness going on. Right up under my nose. We around here picking on children, attacking the young man for dancing around like he bothering somebody because he's smiling and dancing. You got Candice Dillard Bassett out here looking like she done stuck her whole head in a weed whacker, or she done stole a vulture's nest and slapped it on her head by way of the hair store, the hood hair store at that. And then this right here, picking on children on social media. Now, y'all say it's the barbs, but if it's the barbs, now let me ask this, because sometimes I realize that I might be too old and I don't understand what's happening. So I'm going to leave room for that. I'm going to leave room for it. But can somebody tell me why these people are angry with Cardi? What is Cardi doing to Nicki Minaj at the moment? Is she doing anything to her? Let me know, y'all. Oh, you like when I come on late. Girl, it'd be fun sometimes, because usually when we come on late like this, we have us a good time and we don't have a lot of crazy people. Yeah, it's a lot more laid back when it's just us in here late night and we can get our gossip on, and then some folks will hit us on the replay. And they mad when Cardi starts going ham on folks, wishing death on them. Portia's a different story. She need to get some real help to deal with her past, because it's going to destroy her. Girl, she need to first get away from all her kinfolks. I don't think her mama out to get her, but I believe everybody else is. The mama and PJ is about the only safe people at this point. Now, that's what I'm thinking. Your birthday is on the 18th. I can't promise that, but if it's one of them days when I head to Twitch, that's where I do dance parties, is on Twitch. Because if we on YouTube, they'll hit me for a copyright. Yeah, they're weird to go after children. Like, who does that? I'm telling you, that kind of stuff is always going to be confusing to me because that has always been the rule, especially amongst black women. We don't bother nobody's kids. Lala says, not that I know of. I think these people just mad Cardi exists at this point. They get angry if she breathes. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, nothing ain't happened. We was talking about the fact that we got full-grown people attacking Cardi B's little kid online, calling the baby a hoe, calling a little baby now, saying the baby is a mistake, calling the baby nappy-headed, calling the child ugly, all kind of stuff. And I said that I think that it's a mistake to put babies on social media. And I said, it should be okay with the mama monitoring it, but you got so many crazy people. And I mentioned the fact that Portia baby got one. That girl, what's her name? Super Renelle from over there in New Orleans. Her youngest baby got a social media page. A lot of people's kids got social media pages. I just don't know if it's safe because of the crazy people. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. You say, nope, she minding the business that pays her. Yeah, she minds her business, and I just don't understand what is the problem. Y'all had an issue back before, but why y'all going at this lady like that? And why is it that, I know that certain people, folks don't play with like that. I don't understand it either, other than maybe it's idolatry, unless you up here worshiping folks. You say Kanye is mad that North has a TikTok. I thought he was the one let her get the TikTok and the mama was mad. Both of them crazy. Both of them people crazy. At this point, girl, I feel like Kanye just arguing with that girl to keep his name in the news. Because it don't make no sense. Like, you went and got babies with a bird brain. Now you want to involve all of America in your squabbles with a bird brain. Sir, absolutely not. Lala say the people that go around attacking people's children are the real mistakes, and their mama should have came up with a plan B. Well, I just had them for slope for shut up, Seanitra. I almost said the wrong thing. Yeah, it's a lot of people that probably should have been, I don't know. Shut up, Seanitra. See, these are them times where I have to tell myself to shut up. Right. Don't put them kids out there because you got people that's sick in the head and cannot play by the rules. You never bother people's children. You never attack kids. I don't care what's going on, you don't attack children. That's always a mistake. Always. For real, for real. But listen, that ain't all. No, 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 no. We got one more thing that we got to cover. Oh, yeah. We got one more thing that we got to cover, and it's between Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon. Now, I'm going to need one of y'all, if you will, if you don't mind, explain to me why a grown man would be gifting another man a bunch of condoms. I don't care what context you do that in. That's some weird crap. There is no context where that's normal. I'm just going to say it. I don't care. I don't care. Sue me, god dog it. You can get some of these bills I got. That ain't normal. A grown man gifting another man, not just condoms, y'all, Magnums. I just feel like that's too far. At a certain point, somebody needs to tell you when it's time for you to put your car in reverse, turn it around, and come back, right? And I feel like somebody needs to let Kevin Hart know to put your foot on the brake pedal, come to a complete stop, put the car in reverse, and turn around. Something is wrong here. Something is not right with your course of action. I don't care how cool you are with somebody, just stop, okay? The fact that Usher was in concert, looked like he went up on stage and went to grinding and going on like that was weird. I couldn't make no sense out of it. And now this, right when you think this little weird uh greasy leprechaun couldn't get no worse. He goes, look at this mess. Would y'all look at this? Gonna tell Nick Cannon, I see you got my gift at Nick Cannon. Gotcha, B. Now you don't have an excuse because condoms are free. Prank wars. So he gave this man a vending machine full of Magnums. Why do you know this man's Jimmy size? Why are you buying him Magnums? Why do you think this is funny? What's funny about this? See, people want to sit up there. He talking about look like somebody sent me an early Valentine's gift, vending machine full of Magnums. But this is my thing. And this is where I'm looking at us folks like something's wrong with us. Now, you got people in the comment, I need a friend like Kevin. No, hell you don't. Something's wrong with you Negroes. That's who I think is zesty. A man smiling around and dancing, that don't make you gay. But you sitting up there assuming and guessing that the size of the next man's Jimmy and buying him a machine full of Magnums. Oh, that's zesty. That's zesty. Yeah, I understand, sis, that what a pretty picture. I understand very clearly it was supposed to be a joke. What I'm saying is, how is this normal? Like at a certain point, you joking, and the next point, it's a bit too far. I just need to understand. Shanika say it's really hypocritical of Kevin because he got a lot of churn too. Sure do. I've been side-eyeing him for a minute. Bernice say Kevin Hart gets the side eye. The accident was still questionable. Right. I have questions. I'm sorry. I don't care how much you joke. I know men that joke with each other all the time. They ain't buying each other no Magnums, no machine full of Magnums. That's weird as hell. And I just want clarity from us as Black people, Black folks. Can we talk? Are we really going to plant our flag on this hill where if a man is smiling and dancing and being happy, that's considered zesty behavior? But a grown man guessing at the size of another grown man's Jimmy, that ain't zesty. Is that what we settling with? Are we sticking with that? Is that what we doing? I just want to know, because if that's what it is, let me get on the same page with y'all. Lala say it's very questionable. Why are you, a straight male, judging another man's member? I'm concerned. Me too. I'm over here with you. Lala, me and you we concerned together. We concerned together. Say maybe he trying to hide in plain sight. Yes, girl. Renee, you might be on to something. Hey, something going on. Say they both need to grow up. Mm-hmm. Hey, Corey. Lathel say Kevin got 2 children by the first marriage and 2 by the wife now. Right. And he ain't showing no signs of stopping. But it's like, I didn't even look at the hypocrisy of it. I just looked at it as that's a weird thing to do. What a strange thing to do. Say maybe Kevin Hart saw that picture of his sausage. Oh. I mean, but it's still weird. Why were you looking at the picture? Unless that's what you like to look at, why would you even have looked at that picture? I just have questions. I have so many. Lala say something in the buttermilk is zesty. You ain't lying. That buttermilk don't went sour. Pure instant clabbered. Shanika say I've been suspicious of Kevin ever since that car accident. Right. A lot of us have. How you doing, boo? Astute Queen B said 8 kids is way too many. But too many for who? I can't tell him how many kids to have. Can he feed them? We got Nunk Nunk Pojo and Little Silver Bullet in the hood got 1 kid apiece, and they ain't bought a pack of Pampers between them. So if he got 8 and he can feed 8, I'm not gonna tell him how many to have. Now, I wouldn't encourage no woman to go line up to be one of the women giving him no babies. But if as long as he can find dummies to have them, and he got the coin to feed them, have as many as you like. Can't have too many little babies if that's what you want. Jackie say, and the street said he cheated on his first wife with the second wife. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what she said too. I believe. Y'all want to tell D. Marie? Nick got 2 by his first marriage, six by 4 or 5 other women. It's ridiculous. Yeah, for the women who keep agreeing to do it, but he paying for his children. I don't know what y'all want me to say. He ain't got no kids with me and with none of my daughters. I ain't got nothing to say about that. If he can find women stupid enough to have them and he can pay for them, I have nothing to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I think so. I think so. I'm like, y'all going on Magnum adventures. Why are we doing this? And ain't nobody raising an eyebrow. They talking about we need friends like this, but a young man dancing and smiling and being happy. He's zesty. He need to sit down. I'm sick of him. Really? Really? Mm-hmm. Lala say these Hollywood relationships creep me out. Me too. Hey, Stu S. Say the guy just dancing is cringe but harmless. Kevin gifting Magnums is just odd. Thank you, Stu S. Like, I don't know. I cringed when I first saw him just because he was so big and it looked kind of awkward. But then the more I looked at this young man, I say, this kid is just happy. And I said, let him be happy. There's so many reasons to be unhappy. If he found a reason to smile with everything going on, go ahead, son. Go right ahead on. And you smile and you laugh and you enjoy yourself. Somebody posted what on IG? I'm gonna have to catch up what y'all talking about. Egypt say, sis, I was concerned about DJ Envy DJ Envy gifting Charlamagne a portable DS blower, which I was like, what is going on? Talking about when he gave him that silicone booty thing. Yeah, that was messed up. That's why I say these fellas do some strange things. And nobody bats an eyelash. But don't let us catch you being happy. Don't you do that. We gonna get you. You come in here being happy, we gonna call your names and question your sexuality, honey. Charlene say, maybe stepman McKevin is sick and tired of all these outside kids. He said, no. Charlene, it's too late at night for your foolishness. Oh, girl. Say Nick should have brought his own condoms. Kevin just trying to help. No, he trying to help all right. He trying to help with some of the low. Shut up, Seanitra. Lala said, and my question to Nick is, as a straight man, aren't you offended by this, sir? We need answers. Right. Say 2 of the mothers work on his show, which is crazy. Why? They sister wives. They get along. They ain't fighting each other. I'm not finna get worked up by nobody who is a consenting adult who signed up for foolishness, who is getting paid for their trouble. And you got women in the same apartment building going with the same man and don't even know it. Or if they do, they fighting each other. Mm-hmm. All of it is cringy. That's weird. Like, we need to check ourselves the day that we think this is normal. Ain't nothing normal about that. Hey, DT. Says more about Nick than it does Kevin, in my opinion. Bull crap. If my husband was buying condoms for another man, the lies you tell, I'd be looking at him. I'm not looking at the other man. You the problem. No, the Negro buying condoms for another man and guessing at the size of his Jimmy is the problem. Oh, no. Now, if Nick feels like it's normal, then yes, you got to get a side eye too. But my first side eye goes to the man who thought it was normal to buy condoms for another man and guess at the size of his Jimmy. That's right. Like this video, y'all. Y'all heard DT say Hollywood is beyond weird. Everyone doing each other. That's scary, but I believe you telling the truth. I believe it. Oh no, talking about the song. Oh Jesus. Mm. Y'all just made my scalp itch and my face. Say, why don't he just buy an apartment complex and keep all his baby mamas in them? Maybe he don't want them in an apartment complex. And them women is obliged to go wherever he wants to put them. Let me say it for the one time. Long as it ain't a daughter of mine, I don't care where he put them. He can sit them on top of his head if he want them. Long as they not my daughters, I don't care what he do. They agreeing to it and he paying. Escamada say, LOL, you right about that, but I'm speaking on Nick normalizing his sexual antics. You don't see Future getting condoms for gifts. Oh, yeah, no. No. That's just weird. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if that's what he want to do, is run around here like Johnny Appleseed, and he can find women stupid enough to allow him, at this point, everybody knows that he could repopulate a small island by himself at this point. So any woman laying down with him is doing so fully understanding what she's getting herself into. It's not like these everyday situations that you all find yourselves in where a man is lying and telling you, I ain't got no kids, or I ain't got but one kid, and you go find out he got 11 children hid and strolled all through the hood. This is somebody who is famous in Hollywood, all over media and social media, and everybody knows that he got 11 children. So if you're aware of 11 kids and you sign up to be 11 and one, then I don't really have a problem with nothing y'all doing. Y'all both grown. I'm not in the habit of telling grown folks what to do. And surely not finna be buying them no vending machine full of Magnums. DT say, wait, what did Mr. Superseed Spreader Nick Cannon doing now? Child, he didn't do it. Kevin Hart bought him a whole vending machine full of Magnum prophylactics. And I'm trying to figure out why a man is buying another grown man Magnums. Like, is there anything that you would like to tell us? Kevin Hart did that. Nick didn't do it. Nick was just sitting there and got blindsided with a vending machine full of Magnums. And I feel like if he don't get offended, maybe it's because him and Kevin got a secret that they might want to share with the rest of the class. That's all I'm saying. You know what? Nick has always given me those vibes, which is why I was very confused when he started, trying to rebuild, a lost civilization here in America with his own Petey Wheat. Tara Hill said, another generation of kids without dad in the home, shaking your head. He ain't went nowhere. That man is around his children all the time. Now, whatever homes he putting them in, look to me like he in all them homes a little too frequently. As Cardi saying, in 2022, Nick Cannon has made multiple. Now men feel comfortable sending him condoms as jokes. That's my take on it. Well, that's yours, but it sure ain't mine. It sure enough ain't my take on it. First of all, men have already had multiple baby mamas, and having multiple baby mamas is something they're very comfortable with. The black men are not marrying. They're going around here procreating and not even committing to one woman. Hell, they are even known to have multiple women pregnant at the same doggone time. Half the time, they're going to pretend like the child that in question is not theirs. They're going to deny paternity until they're dragged to court. And even after those young women get a judgment for child support for them 20 or 15 or $20 a week, they ain't going to pay that. They're going to get their license suspended. They got multiple children. And then if they go find a woman stupid enough to marry him after the fact, she can't even file taxes with him because then the baby mama's going to collect her taxes. Tell me I'm lying about it. This is what's going on right now. So how is Nick Cannon making it a joke? It's already a joke. Black men been doing this. This ain't nothing new. Nick Cannon ain't teaching them. Hell, if anything, they taught him. And the only thing he doing different is actually feeding his. He actually feeding them and not complaining about it. And still sitting up around. Kevin Hart sent them condoms for a whole nother reason now. I'm gonna say that. I'm scared to look in my inbox. Is this something gonna make me need bleach eye drops? Let me take a peek. Oh Jesus, girl. Oh Lord. Yes, I believe they might have an NDA. There might be some Dungeons and Dragons going on. Shanika C said, hell, my daddy got a lot of kids, and if someone sent him a condom vending machine, they better send bail money too. Right. Another man telling him about his privates. Yeah, ain't no real men going for that. That's weird. Say, well, maybe we could give Nick a vasectomy for Christmas. No, I'm not gifting that man nothing to do with his Jimmy. The key is stay away from people's Jimmies. That's the moral of the story. And if you somebody that's obsessed with other people's Jimmies and you a man too, unless you are of that persuasion and that's what you attracted to, why would you be doing that? Yeah, but what I'm saying is Nick is gross, and I didn't need to know that about him. That look ashy and musky. Say maybe that's Kevin's way of flirting. I'm scared for Nick. He better be. Maybe he getting that feeling about Nick too. You reckon he got that feeling too? He could have. Child, we talking about her and that ridiculous hair. Talking about is it enough video? Is it enough? Girl, it's enough. Take that stuff off your head. Oh, I know you wasn't disrespecting me. He disrespected himself by showing that. The fact that he even took that picture. I'm just men not already derelict in their duties as fathers. Are they not? Am I lying on them? He just said there's some straight weirdos. Men buy their own condoms. I never heard of this type of mess ever. Weird. I'm telling you. Lala say maybe they like sword fighting. Just say, ooh, girl. You did not say sword fighting. Kevin probably was like, unload your cream in. Oh my. How about I'm not finna say that? Ooh. It's too much. It's too much. G darling, thank you so much for the cash app, sis. That late night. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I ain't kidding, man. I don't know. I just think it's some weird action. This is some weird action. Well, I'm happy we can get a laugh or two in together. These people are crazy. You say big spoon, little spoon. I done kept y'all at y'all bed too much. Y'all done started clowning. I'm just saying. DG say, you know, there's some straight men that'll unload anything with a hole. Yeah. Being in the rainbow community, you meet them all the time. Kevin and Nick give me them vibes. Yes, they do give off certain vibes. Not gonna accuse nobody in there because they ain't never said it. So I don't want to ever assume we know nobody personal business, but they give off some vibes. Egypt say they said it was a lot going on with all them men when they was filming that show, Real House Husbands of Hollywood. What the hell was going on when they was filming the show? Wait just a minute now. What is going on? Mm-mm. No, that's too much. And I'm not watching that. I ain't watch it the first times. Surely ain't finna watch it now. Mm-mm. Oh, y'all. And remember we said if the twerking was stiff, then it was a twiff, right? We got a twiffing alert. Marlo Hampton was caught twiffing, y'all. She was twiffing. And I think she was trying to celebrate for her birthday early. I don't know what kind of party it was. She had on a cute outfit, as usual, hair fixed, as usual, cute shoes, as usual. But she was caught on film, y'all, twiffing. She was caught twiffing. Let's see if I can find the footage of the twiff. If I can find it, I'll show y'all. But I just couldn't believe. I'm like, Marlo. Now we all know at a certain point our knees go bad. And we gotta respect it. We gotta respect it. But she was caught twiffing. Because as we say, if the twerk is stiff, you are indeed twiffing. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab it. Yeah, she did it. Mm-hmm. Since you know Tisha X was on there, and you know Will bought him a house, shaking my head. I've been side eyeing them ever since. Yeah, they talking about that's their best friend, honey. Sometimes that best friend be Bill. Y'all remember that song, Bill? I was ready for Helen, Mary, Susan, and Jane. And all the time it was Bill who was sleeping with my man. Y'all remember that song? Sometimes that best friend be Bill, is all I'm saying. Sometimes that be the best friend. So I'm not saying that Will is Bill, but Will could be Bill. Why y'all be calling that lady Maho when she on the show with a bunch of hoes? Tell me what makes her stand out as the hoe in amongst all them hoes. Yeah, look like them legs are cracked now. I'm gonna call out on the twiffing, but I'm just asking because I be wanting to know. Like people really go left calling this girl a hoe, and I'm just like, I need to understand why we calling her a hoe over everybody else. I just noticed that certain people we call hoes, and other people, because they could, they face could scare sugar out of stalk or cane. We wants to pretend like they not hoes. So when you in a room full of hoes, what makes you the hoe? Is what I want to know. Can somebody tell me that? Because I mean, literally on RHOA, if we gonna call a thing, the only person I could say that I ain't heard about hoeing was Cynthia. Now that's just me being real. That's the only person I can say that I ain't heard about doing a little hoeing. Nene included. I just want to know what makes her the hoe. Hey, African Violet, girl, you know I love me some Peggy Scott Adams. You talking my language now. Wait a minute. Yeah, Bill, what you know about Peggy? Mm-hmm. You know my song by Peggy though. My favorite song by Peggy, African Violet, was Getting What I Want. You know I'm getting what I want. Cause see, the young people might not know about I'm getting what I want, but I know. And if you know about Peggy, you probably know about getting what I want. Is what I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. That's the grown-up girl music. Child, they ain't got proof of nothing. All it is some people that's real unattractive done accuse this girl of something. So now we gonna all jump on the train. And I want to know what she did that made her the hoe. That's all. I just want to know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's ugly hoes too. Everybody that pretty are not the only whores. It's pretty hoes, it's ugly hoes, it's short ones, tall ones, fat ones, thin ones. Everybody can fit the description. I'm just trying to figure out how we assign this one woman as the hoe. I'm just confused. Charlene say because Marlo is a successful hoe, unlike some of them who were in the sugar mama hoes. Okay, but she's still a hoe. So why in the world are we only assigning this to one lady? I guess because Marlo says she dates older rich men and she has more than one. The other ones had more than one. The other ones had more than one. So you become the hoe if the men you date are a certain age? What are we saying? I'm just saying. Right, girl, yes. I'm just not getting it where I want it from. Girl, look, next time we had a dance party on Twitch, you got to come over there so me and you can rock out together. Everybody else just gonna have to bear with us while we rock out. They gonna have to bear with us while we rock out, honey. You say, but they wasn't as rich as hers. Okay, so if the man that you hold with got more money, then you get attacked because he had more money. Because you had sense enough if you was gonna lose your pride to lose it for a bigger price tag. Okay, okay. So then this is not even based on looks. This is based on you angry because somebody was better at hoeing. Oh, okay, got it. DT said they all dated rich older men in their lifetimes, but it was just figuring out a nickname for Marlo. Okay, but no, I was really asking because people really be attacking this lady, and I'm like, what are we attacking her for exactly? And I don't want it to look like I'm attacking her for a twiff, but we got to talk about the fact that Miss Thing was indeed twiffing, and she's been caught in the act of twiffing. You say you wouldn't have turned down Ted Turner money either. God bless you. He could have. He just couldn't have touched me. Lala said exactly. Meanwhile, Kim, I need my scooter Zodiac lived in my current state, and stories are being told about her to this day with proof, but they don't talk about that. Right. Say that. And the word on the curb was Greg was married when Nene met him. And then the word on the curb is Candy was going with Jermaine Dupri and his dad at the same time. Them the rumors is out. And we ain't even gonna talk about Shakespeare and the rest of them that she was messing with. Block 2, he had a whole live-in common law wife. That's a scandalous hoe. But we understand Marlo is the hoe. I'm confused. I'm as confused. African Violet say, I'm 36. Oh, you a baby. But I was raised by them down home blues. Marvin Cease, yes. Tyrone Davis, yes. Johnny Taylor, show enough. BB King, Theodis Ely. Mm-hmm. And the list goes on. Girl, yes. You my kind of girl. You are my kind of girl, honey. Say, look, I prefer Marlo over Kim, wannabe nurse, wig a lot, trailer park trash. You kidding me? Say they just hating on Marlo because according to the streets, Candy was the word. Yes, God. Honey, they say that heifer was burning rubber. And I ain't knocking you when you're coming up. But look like after she got up, she went to passing the money back out. Now that's when you lost me. Kim got y'all mall clothes. We don't like her down here. Girl, how she got y'all mall clothes? Mm-hmm. Right. Doing donuts. Yeah, they just hold different. Right. And I'm going to say this for the record. I'm not interested in hoeing. I have never been. I don't believe you can teach this old dog any new tricks, but let them people hoe in peace. That's what I'm trying to say. If they wants to hoe, let them people hoe in peace. Okay? Now we gotta address the twiffing incident. Hold on. And y'all know I can't play the music because they'll get me on a copyright. But y'all got to see this. I'm like, Marlo, girl, look, after we get to a certain age, we got to let it go. What is this? If she'd have just stayed on her feet in 2 steps, she'd have been fine. But she up there just bouncing on her knees and her butt ain't moved 1 inch. She got the same sway in her back. She ain't popped nothing. And I don't know what she doing with her hands like she riding a skiing machine. Ain't nothing shaking but her bundles. Go ahead, Marlo. Go ahead, girl, with that old stiff twerk. Y'all know the rule. If the twerk is stiff, then the girl is twiffing. If the twerk is stiff, then the girl is twiffing. She look good, though. That's a nice outfit, Marlo. She always looking good, but the twerk is stiff, y'all. The twerk is stiff. Good old twiffing. Yeah, she let that thing down easy. She was easing it down there. She let it down. She eased it down like it was warm. That was not hot. That was a ease it on down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably so. But then don't get mad, because at the end of the day, the way Marlo acts, when her knees was good, she was shaking it all over the place too. Now her knees just won't allow it. Shanika say Big Papa owned the mall, and when him and Kim got in tax trouble, they closed it. Oh no! What city you in, Shanika? I ain't know that. Lala say exactly. I don't understand why people want to be the purse police. Please, ladies, please. I guess you say leave ladies' pocketbooks alone. If they want to share their salad, that's their business. Amen. Oh, that's in Atlanta. Okay. Yeah, that's a twiff. That is a stiff twerk. Remember, if the twerk is stiff, we got to call it a twiff. Yeah, which is nice. I'm glad she toned. And I'm not saying that the butt won't move. But that CD, let me explain this to you. Now, maybe your knees is still good, but after we get to a certain point with our joints, ain't no shaking finna go on unless we gonna bend over and grab the back of a chair or a table. And then you just gonna have to wobble it and let it go for what you know. Ain't gonna be no hellified twerking going on once them knees go bad. And from the way Marlo eased it down there, I'm gonna have to guess that her knees is about to say girl bye. She ain't got the Megan knees. Everybody ain't got the Megan knees. Let me just tell y'all that. Yeah, she did a squat. And it wasn't even a straight up squat, Renee. She had to ease down into that squat. You say she showed her age with that twiff. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. She let us know that while she is representing St. Pete, she representing a certain age group in St. Pete. Oh, she heard a pop. She heard a pop. And I ain't judging her, because I wouldn't have got halfway down there before my knee would have sounded like somebody was snapping a chicken neck. You said call me a wobbler. My knees ain't 29 like me. Uh-oh, your knees already gone, girl. What you gonna do at 49? You better get you some of that collagen builder and take that. What's that stuff y'all made me get? The seaweed. What that stuff? What is that stuff y'all got me taking? Sea foam, sea mouse. Yeah, that. Say some of these ladies need to ask Marlo for her doctor's number. Sure do, because Marlo look nice, honey. She sure do, but she don't need to try to twiff no more. No more stiff twerking. Say yes, Lord. After a while, the knees don't need no more. Child, my knees tapped out about 10 years back. Hell, Val, yeah, them knees. Listen, hey, them knees is a great equalizer. People sit up there and talk about, oh, y'all look so good. Yes, yes. Just don't ask me to bend over and pick up nothing. Yeah, yeah, you lose it after a while. You lose it. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right, y'all. Sea mouse. It was the sea mouse. Egypt, I mess a name up. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. I can't help it. Egypt be laughing at me, y'all. But I've been taking it. I don't know if it did any good. My knees still don't work. But I was taking it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh yeah. But yeah, we had to talk about that real quick. What you said? You use grab a friend, table, chair, somebody. Right, right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You said snap, crackle, and pop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's real now. It is definitely real. Say your legs crack every time I get out of bed. Child, mine be cracking and popping every step I take if I put on the wrong shoe. I'm just telling the truth. Shoot. But I tell you, I'm honest with myself. I don't fool me. I know what my knees can't do. You not finna catch me squatting. Now I'm not even finna do no let it down squat like Marlo. First of all, once I get my big tail down there, who is finna get me up? I need a committee. The raise the rump committee. Bump to raise the roof. I need somebody to raise the rump. If I mess around and drop all this down there on my poor knees and ankles. And I done told y'all I got that gout in my big toe. I'm not finna get down there like that. No. Yeah, she look better than them. Lala said instead of dropping down to get your eagle on, you might drop down and need the life alert button, especially if you 35 plus. 30 plus is a whole different body. Girl, you talking about a 35 plus, you better come on up here with everybody else. Talking about a 35. If y'all hollering at 35, what you gonna do at 55? I'm telling you, it's all fun and games till you get there. You say you'll do it, you'll hit me up. Girl, you're going to need to bring friends. Bring 3 of your cousins, a wheelchair, a gait belt like they use at the nursing home, and some WD-40 for me to squeeze on my hip. Girl, you say you wake up saying on your mark, get set, go. Do that mean you got to rock before you stand up? Because I rock before I stand up. You got to rock 2 or 3 times. You got to give it 3 good rocks. And then once you get the momentum going, it's like, it give you a little velocity. And when you rock forward again, then you got to jump up at the right time. It's like just like double dutch back in the day. You jump in double dutch, you got to get the rhythm. You got to get a rhythm before you stand up. You don't just jump up. Yeah, raise the rump. If I let it down, we gonna need a raise the rump committee. Cause somebody gonna have to help me put this thing on a kickstand, a hydraulic lift or something. I'm not finna be dropping it down there. Yeah, at a certain age, 2-step is the new. You better say it. I will 2-step you half to death. But don't ask me to let nothing down nowhere. Ain't nothing finna go right if I let it down. No. Some of y'all gonna need plane tickets to help me get it up. I'm gonna need people to come into Houston and help me raise the rump. I ain't finna make no fool out of me, especially if daddy out of town working or something, and I'm on here playing with y'all. We dancing around. I go drop it down. Which one of y'all jumping on the bird to come over here to help a girl out? Lala said you gotta stretch, especially before any rigorous activities. Charlie horses are real. Girl, at a certain age, the stretch is the exercise. That is the activity. After you stretch, you're gonna get a Charlie horse. Val say, girl, yes, these 57-year-old knees say what for me? Right. That's why I say if you hollering in your 30s, have mercy. What you gonna do? What is you gonna do when 50 come a knocking? Marlo was probably praying she could get back up. That's why she was pumping her arms back and forth. She was trying to get her strength. They had the juke music playing, Marlo down there in her head playing, singing, "We are soldiers in the army." That's why she had her arms like that, because she was trying to hype herself up. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. She managed to pick that thing back up. Gone, girl. Because Marlo looked like she went down there. She dropped it. She didn't drop it. She eased it down there with fear and trembling. You can't tell me Marlo was confident that she could pick that thing back up. No, she ain't get no eagle on. She got down there and shook her hair. She shook her bundles. She was holding them legs so stiff. Honey, that was prayer holding them legs stiff like that. She didn't wobble nothing down there. And I do mean nothing. Yeah, bless her heart. Bless her heart. She said, I never turned 49. I'm a skip old age, young forever. That's my girl, D. Marie. I done told y'all, don't get old. It's a scam. It's a scam. They caught a lot of us like that. They didn't tell us it was a scam. They come talk, oh, it's a blessing. And next thing you know, you got a twiff. and you're easing it down, praying for the Raise the Rump committee. If you can avoid getting old, don't do it. It is a scam. I'm telling you, it's a scam. They got my mama like that. Next thing you know, she got cataracts and kidney failure, high blood pressure. Her knees worse than mine, and she can't hear good. All type of stuff. Don't listen. Don't get caught out there like that. I'm telling you. What? I'm telling y'all, it's a scam. All right, all right. Don't listen to me. Fall for it. Fall for it. That's what you do. Fall for it. Then when you fall and break your hip, don't call me because I bet you I can't get you up. Lala say maybe she was doing the remix to the mannequin. Get this girl out of here. You crazy. It is a scam. Didn't they catch up people like that? With the getting old scam, they got my granny like that. They got my granddaddy like that. They done got a few people. I got a couple of aunts and uncles got caught out there. I got one uncle that did not get caught, my auntie's husband. And I don't know how he didn't get caught. I mean, Uncle Willie work out every day. He looked good. His skin looked good. He looked like he ain't aging or he aging in reverse. He can outrun most young people. He still got muscles. He ain't got no pot belly. I mean, he said, nope, not going. But everybody else, they caught him slipping on that scam. That's why I'm telling y'all, don't fall for that mess. Wherever you at right now, you need to make up in your mind that whatever age you are, you refuse to get age one day past today. Now that's just what I'm gonna tell you. You need to make up your mind that you're not gonna do it. You need to make up in your mind that you're not gonna do it. Because if you don't make up in your mind that you're not gonna do it, they're gonna get you. They are going to get you. Mm-hmm. I think Marlo done figured out it's a scam. She trying to hang on. Poor thing. But she brave though. I got to give it to her. She brave because ain't no way I'd have went down there to that floor talking about shaking no bundles. They could have had them bundles. Yeah, we was talking about that the other day, this morning. We've been talking. Everybody been talking about it for days now. 4 days they've been talking about it. Y'all know they was trying to steal that lady money. So she done set up there and allowed herself to get old. And these people trying to scam her and steal from her. Keep telling y'all, don't do it. Tara Hill says stretching every day is very important or the bones will lock up. Girl, I'm telling you, some of us is stretching and that's what's causing the pain. That's why I go to the therapist. Yeah, we all heard about it. They was trying to steal that girl money. Listen, y'all, we done been in here almost 2 hours. I plan to get in here real quick. We was going to gossip a little bit and jump off this porch. I done got up here and playing with y'all, and it's been almost 2 hours. We've been up here talking about these people's business. We done covered twiffing, men gifting Magnums to other men, babies getting harassed. We done talked about the happy dancing boy. Like we done really covered everything that we gonna cover tonight. I'm finna get up out of here, and I hope y'all go to bed because you know we got stuff to do in the morning, especially me. But I couldn't sleep as usual, and so I wanted to come on here and laugh and cackle with y'all a little bit as usual. And I'm gonna jump up off of here. Y'all, please, if you didn't already hit the like button, please hit the like button on the way out. Or if you think you hit it, please double check and make sure Facebook ain't took your like back, please, because they'll snatch it back. They ain't right. They some scoundrels. So y'all go ahead and grab that for me, please, and thank you. And y'all want to see something funny before we go? Y'all want to see something funny? Okay, hold on. Because I seen something that was so funny. I want to share this with y'all before y'all go. It made me so happy. And y'all know I like things that make me happy. I do. Generally, I'm a happy person. So happy things do it for me. Okay? Hold on. I got to get it. Wait. Where it go? I got to find it, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm going to find it, y'all. Is this? Yes, I found it. Hold on. I got something for y'all. Wait just a minute. You just hold on and see if I don't make y'all laugh today. Wait just a doggone minute. Before we go to bed, let's have us a good laugh together. Let's go out on some laughs. Okay? Let's get one more ha in for the road. One more for the road, y'all. Okay. Now this one made me extremely happy, and I hope it makes y'all happy too. Okay. Here we go. You can't do it like me. You better do it. Y'all ain't ready for this. Yes. Turn up, Pastor. Yeah. I say, ha, 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 hallelujah. 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 Can't pray like me. Can't read the Bible like me. Can't prophesy like me. Can't pray like me. No, can't shout like me. Can't pray like me. Can't preach the tongues like me. Can't preach the blood like me. Oh, no, they can't do it like me. They can't do it like me. They can't do it like me. Yeah. See, I come to the church, I lift my hands and wave them in the air. I come to the left, to the right, to the praise and make now run, 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 run. Yes. Listen, I don't care what kind of day I'm having. It's something about that video that does it for me. Yes. Yes, Charlie. Charlie said, "What in the pulpit?" Oh yes. She said, "I bet you can't do it. You can't praise the Lord like me. Can't speak in tongues like me." I said, "You better go ahead on." Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all catch me doing stuff like that. Don't y'all talk about me. I don't care if you do talk about me. Don't go call my children and talk about, come get y'all mama. She done lost it. No, she ain't. That is what I aspire to. I am working toward that point where I can get up in there and we gonna get crunk and act up for Jesus. Okay. That's what I'm working toward. And every time I see that lady up in there and she talking about something, y'all can't prophesy like her. Y'all can't read y'all Bible like her. I say, man, look at here. This lady made me so happy. The only one make me happier than this is them crazy children talking about they some head busters and they gonna bust your head for the Lord. I don't know what it was about that one. That one made me happy too. It did. So I figured we could share that laugh together. And as I wanted y'all to go out of here on a laugh, that did it for me. Dora said, "You run into bed." She said, "Run, run." So Dora, that means you got to take off. You got to do that sanctified run. Now, you know the sanctified run is when you tuck your head down in your shoulders, and when you run, you bob your head up and down, and you hold your arms stiff down to your side. You can't just run regular, Dora. You got to do the sanctified run when you run into the bed, okay? Miss Kaiser so said, "You got it?" She said, "Now run, run, just run." Yes, I don't know where the hell y'all running to, but run. I don't know. That just made me happy. And I wanted to go to bed with a smile on my face. And I wanted y'all to go to bed with a smile on y'all face too. So listen, get y'all some rest. I enjoyed you. That made me laugh. Lala, that made my spirit happy too. I'm telling you, I might get up and just run around my room and just come back and sit down. But I enjoyed you all. Shanika, you got to be up in 45 minutes. Well, that means get up and run. Listen, that sister said, run, run. Hold your arms down stiff, tuck your head into your shoulders, and just run. Okay, you can run in a circle. He just say, "What is going on?" Listen, that's it. Sanctified acrobatics. Okay, sanctified aerobics, and I enjoyed it. Yes, I did. So good night, y'all. Hit the like button on the way out. I know for a fact y'all got a smile on your face. Hit the like button. I will talk to you again later today once the sun has come up. But I enjoyed y'all and y'all have a wonderful night. Bye now.